Well, now we turn, it is the season, so real life Ghostbusters here in Alabama. The Tuscaloosa Paranormal Research Group has teamed up with the County Preservation Society to help renovate one of the homes spotlighted in the book, The 13 Alabama Ghosts in Jeffrey. Joining us today, we'll play a little Ghostbusters music for you. Mike Corley from the Ghost Hunting Group and Susan Hayes is with the Preservation Society. Good to see both of you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, let's start with you. So, how did you get involved in paranormal and doing this kind of stuff?
Well, I've been doing one sort of investigating in this area or another for like 20-some years. I had some things happen to me many years ago, and over time I just decided I wanted to kind of look into it a little more and see if I could figure out what was actually going on. So that's how I got into it. And most of our members have similar experiences where they've all had a few things happen, to them, and they just decided to try to investigate a little further.
All right, is this video of the Drish house that we're looking at here? Sandy, is that what we're looking at? Okay, this is the Drish house. This is being renovated, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so what did you find going here?
Well, it hasn't been accessible for quite a long time, though. So we were, I believe, the first group to go in and actually look. And the first time we went in, we do what we call a lights out session where we do some audio recordings, and we got some voices on our recording files that we couldn't quite explain away while we were all accounted for. Susan was with us, and she,
Susan, you're not trained in this, so this had to be quite an experience.
No, it was an experience. So.
It was quite interesting. We have since gone in again, and we had even more things happen. This was about a week and a half ago.
I understand something happened with a piano. What?
Absolutely, it was during one of our lights out sessions where, again, we have DVR cameras, basically infrared digital video camera set up. So the cameras dark, and we have the lights out. We have our recorders going. And we ask a series of questions to see if we can get any kind of responses on the audio.
All right, well, let's play this. I think we have this. Let's play this.
If you come close to it, blink off and on. And if you come close enough to it, we can stop. That wasn't me.
And, okay, you heard the piano.
Yes.
There's no other explanation for that.
Not that I'm aware of. We took this little toy piano, and there was also a little ball laying on the floor next to it. And as you see in the video, you can see that there was nobody around it. And during the middle of asking a question, now remember, in the video, it looks like it's light. It was totally dark in there. That was the camera seeing in the dark. The piano just decided to play by itself.
Okay, what do you do when that happens? I mean, I know you've done this a lot, but when something really happens, what in the world are you thinking? You know the old movies, get out now.
No,
you don't do that.
I understand it, no, because I mean, for us, it's very cool when this happens. What our main goal is to document this kind of thing.
Wow.
We're not Ghostbusters. We don't go in and chase them out and everything. We go in and try to just document.
Right.
I want to see what's going on, and we try to, we'll explain away anything we can, but it's when we get something that we can't explain away that keeps us doing this week after
So you couldn't
week.
explain the piano?
No.
All right. There's a bus tour that's going on. Tell us about that.
There is. It's Wednesday and Thursday. It's just for the University of Alabama students. It's a haunted bus tour. So the students, there'll be 3 tours each night, an hour-long tour. They will get on the bus. Well, first they'll spend about 10 or 15 minutes walking. It'll be a walking tour of some sites at the university. Then they will get on the bus, head downtown. They will end up at the Drish house, and they actually get off the bus at the Drish house.
How
and
old
go
is the
inside.
Drish house?
It was built in 1837.
Oh.
And so by Dr. John R. Drish. And it's probably the most famous haunted house in Tuscaloosa. And so they will actually get out. Mike
and you say haunted because people have said they've been there, right?
Many, many times over the years.
Okay.
Over the years, ever since the Drishes lived there. Dr. Drish actually, he fell over the banister. He fell to his death in the home, fell down the staircase. Mrs. Drish is said to haunt the house.
Oh my goodness.
And Catherine, his daughter, is also said to haunt the house.
All right, so. I know for you, Mike, this is like music to your ears when she says those kind of things. So it's fascinating, and we could just talk to you all day. Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll keep up with you and check in with you and see how this goes.
Sounds
okay?
Great. Thank you.
All right, good to see you.